This is an insight from WellView 365, powered by freshnews.ai. Operational leaders who treat waiting room messaging as core workflow are unlocking efficiency for healthcare staff without adding headcount. Executive summary. Waiting room messaging is being structured as a defined content workflow that governs how information appears on screens and in shared spaces. By standardizing intake, ownership, approval, and publishing steps, it shifts one-off requests into a repeatable process. The result is fewer interruptions for frontline staff, more consistent patient communication, and easier alignment across sites. Today's signal: operations leaders are formalizing waiting room messaging as a protected workflow to defend limited staff time. New budget cycles and staffing plans are exposing how many small, recurring content requests land on nurses and front desk teams. Treating this as defined work with owners, SLAs, and tooling is becoming necessary to justify headcount and keep clinical throughput stable. WellView 365 enables streamlined internal staff communication by centralizing throughput routing, field control, and routing management across end-to-end delivery paths. Why it matters. Here are 4 takeaways. First, unstructured waiting room messaging creates constant interruptions for front desk and nursing staff, reducing time available for check-in, intake, and rooming. Second, ad hoc updates increase the risk that outdated or non-compliant information stays on screens, forcing last-minute scrambles when policies change. Third, lack of a clear owner and queue makes it difficult to size staff needs, justify tools, or negotiate support from digital and marketing teams. Fourth, treating this as defined work enables measurable SLAs, predictable turnaround times, and easier cross-site standardization. How it works in practice. A common example is a policy or schedule change that needs to appear on waiting room screens across several sites by a set date. Front desk staff email or message operations, who then chase marketing or IT to edit slide decks or digital signage playlists. Each location submits its own version, approvals happen in different channels, and frontline staff field repeated status questions from clinicians and managers. When operations defines one request form, routing path, approval checklist, and publishing window, staff know where to send changes, who approves them, and when updates will appear, cutting down on back and forth and hallway requests. One practical adjustment: create a single intake path for waiting room messaging changes with a named owner and direct staff to use it instead of informal messages. What to do next? Here are 4 takeaways. First, review list recurring waiting room messaging tasks staff touched in the last 30 days and quantify the interruptions they created. Second, assign a clear operational owner for the waiting room content workflow, distinct from marketing and IT execution roles. Third, stand up a basic request and approval template for content changes, including deadlines, reviewers, and publishing roles. Fourth, set a weekly review slot to triage queued requests, confirm compliance where needed, and schedule updates across sites. Read more at wellview365.com.